Hi, welcome to a special video on how to go about building an end-to-end agentic SaaS application. If you have an AI automation agency and if you want to build an agentic application for your client, here is a template that you can follow. I will be making similar 5-6 different videos. I'll be referring to Agno cookbooks examples. Welcome to Techie Talks AI. I'm Sri from Shogini. On this channel, we bring you hands-on demonstrations and insights into the latest tools and trends to help you get started with ease. Don't forget to subscribe and be a part of our journey into the future of technology. I have created a series of slides to explain with diagrams, and finally we go over the demonstration of the code. So this video has the step-by-step explanation of the process involved, the prompts to be created, and then coding. Okay, so building intelligent agentic application for clients. So this project is about startup idea validator workflow. So if your client is a venture capitalist or an angel investor and looking to invest in startups, here is a detailed set of actions one has to take to ensure that the startup idea is valid. Okay, so here, overview. As an AI automation agency, our goal is to build intelligent agentic applications that streamline complex tasks and workflows for our clients. To ensure success of each project, it is crucial that we meticulously plan the creation of these applications, ensuring every element is well defined and effectively integrated. So first thing is identifying the high-level objectives. Define the problem, clearly outline the business problem, and then set the clear goals, what the agentic system is expected to accomplish. Then you also define the key performance indicators to ensure that it is performing, successfully it's performing. Okay. Decide on the needed agents for each domain expertise. So you split your application into different domains and then assign agents for those domains. First thing is domain identification. Break down the problem into specific areas of expertise such as marketing, customer support, finance, or logistics. Then you select the agents. Finally, you customize the agents. So we will see them as we proceed. Next thing is creating an agentic diagram. This will greatly help because visual representation can bring clarity into the plan of action and also help define the architecture of the agentic system, including cloud infrastructure considerations, etc. So when you split when you represent it in a visual way, you will know the deployment components that we need as well. Okay, so here I have created a diagram for clarity. Create an agentic diagram. So startup idea validator. Okay, so we have agent number 1, idea clarifier agent. So this agent's focus is to bring clarity on the startup idea itself. We are not validating if the idea is good or bad. It is elucidating the idea itself. Second agent, competitor analysis. So what this agent should do is to see if already there are other companies doing the same project and see where they stand in terms of their quality, pricing, etc. Third thing is do a market research. That is, explore the market and see potential this startup idea has in the current market and identify the market segment where this idea is applicable. Then finally, once you have done all these three, it is time to prepare a detailed report. Okay, now all these agents can have AI-based tools. Definitely it will have AI-based tools. It may also have tools attached to it. So AI access and tools access. What are these tools? Tools could be web search, database search, etc. So once we have the diagram, we can also write detailed steps on this diagram is expected to handle. So 3.1 is to define the problem that the startup idea is addressing and refine the core concepts to ensure clarity and feasibility. Then ensure that the idea is novel and addresses the real pain point. Then evaluate the originality compared to existing solutions. So analyze competing solutions, compare existing products, services, and identify gaps in the current offerings. So essentially you are detailing all possibilities this agentic framework can attend to. So 3.3, define mission and objectives. So define mission and vision of the startup. Set clear, measurable objectives that align with the long-term goals. Ensure the mission is motivating and can drive team efforts. Okay, 3.4 is conduct market research and analysis. So once you have these subtopics identified, you will know what your domain experts or those agents who are attending to these domains should focus on. Okay, perform market research to identify total addressable market, TAM. Analyze the serviceable available market, SAM, and serviceable obtainable market, SOM. Then understand the customer pain points, needs, and preferences. Then analyze the total addressable market, TAM. Estimates the market size to understand the full opportunity. Identify the growth potential of the market and its long-term viability. Look at industry reports and competitor benchmarks. Estimate the serviceable available market, SAM. Okay. Estimate the serviceable obtainable market, SOM. And define target customer segments. And then competitor analysis. Then SWOT analysis. That is strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Okay, identify the competitor strengths, evaluate their weaknesses, and look for market opportunities and potential threats. Especially when AI-based applications, the cost, their abilities are all constantly changing. 3.11 is assess startup's potential positioning. Analyze how the startup product fits into the competitive landscape. Position the startup to maximize its value in the target market. And then highlight unique selling points and differentiators, USPs. Okay, compile and summarize the final report. Synthesize all research findings, insights, and strategies. Create a comprehensive report for internal stakeholders and potential investors. Provide actionable recommendations based on analysis. And finally, you generate the report. And then workflow completes. Once the final report is ready, workflow considered complete, startup idea is validated and can proceed to the next phase of development. So that is process 3. Now we are getting into process 4. That is, create prompts for each agent. Prompt design, craft effective, contextually relevant prompts, iterative testing, test your prompts. Then prepare the workflow diagram. So you can build a detailed workflow diagram like this. Here is an example for the startup evaluation workflow that I have created. Okay, so you can use a Mermaid charting tool to create such diagrams. And then finally code and test. So here I have listed 6 steps. You can use this as a template to engage with your clients. So if you have an AI automation agency, this can be a nice template. So conclusion, with a clear roadmap and well-structured development plan, we will be able to deliver high-quality agentic AI applications that align with the objectives of our clients. This process ensures the application is scalable, efficient, robust, and responsive to evolving business needs. So before we proceed further, let's run the demo code. I will provide the link to the repo in the description. So I have created a simple script, cat run.sh, that creates a Python environment and runs the Python code. So I type like this, and the script is startup idea validator.py. So first time it will install the Python libraries required. Okay, so here it's asking what is your startup idea. Okay, so let me try. Build educational electronic projects for kids. So it's doing the steps involved. So these are the steps it has to do. Agent 1, idea clarification. Agent 2, competitor analysis. Agent 3, market research. And finally, Agent 4 generates the report. Okay, so the report is ready, report is compiled. So startup report, build educational electronic projects for kids. Startup idea, primary concept is to create engaging educational electronic project kits for children, design, blah blah blah, STEM. Originality, despite existence of companies like Little Bits and Snap Circuits in the educational electronic project space, there is potential for innovation. Differentiation can be achieved by focusing on personalized learning experiences, incorporating modern technologies like AI and tailoring products according to specific age groups and educational outcomes. Very nice. Okay, then mission, to inspire creativity, and the mission is inspire creativity and foster love for STEM. Okay, so objectives, develop variety of projects for different age groups and skill levels ranging from beginner to advanced. Market overview, total addressable market is $71 billion in 2025, this year. Projected to reach $126 billion by 2032. So serviceable available market $69 billion. And serviceable obtainable market estimated at 1% of SAM, approximately 695 million. Target customer segments, parents, schools and children aged 5 to 15. Okay, and competitor analysis. Here we have list of existing competitors. See how much time it would have taken. If you have 5 startup ideas, you can quickly generate these reports and see the potential it has. Do you see this? And then the strength, weakness, opportunity and threats analysis. Okay, so the competitor Sci-Fi Labs, Science Buddies, Instructables, Electronics for You and Pinterest. And then finally, startup positioning assessment. Startup should fill a niche targeting hands-on electronic project kits for children aged 5 to 15. Key differentiators include targeted kits, interactive learning, community and partnership, collaborations with schools for broad adoption. Isn't this incredible? In completely unattended way you can generate such a powerful report, and you can further iteratively improve the prompting. Okay, so we saw the running of the project. Now let's look at the code. Okay, so here is the code. Okay, first importing the required libraries, defining several pyramidal model structures for each of those agents. When it returns, we will get a well-structured output with these structures. Okay, so idea clarification will have the originality and mission and objectives. And market research model will have total addressable market, serviceable available market and serviceable obtainable market. And then target customer segment. Then startup validator is the Agno workflow. That will encapsulate all the agents. So this entire workflow will contain all the agents that we need. Now we have 4 agents in this. You can add or remove accordingly. So this is an ideal template. So idea clarifier agent, this is our agent number 1. Here we have the prompt, given a user startup idea, it is your goal to refine that idea. Evaluates the originality of the idea by comparing it with existing concepts and define the mission and objectives of the startup. And we are specifying the response model. So the return in this structure. Okay, then market research agent. So again we have the prompt. Then we have the competitor analysis agent. Again the prompt. You can make these prompts much more detailed. Then finally we have the report agent. You are provided with the startup ID and other data about the idea. Summarize everything into a single report. Then we have those individual methods within the class that executes those agents. Then finally the run method that runs the workflow. Okay, it's a straightforward code. This is similar to all our previous codes where we have covered the Agno libraries. Okay, if you have any questions, please come via the chat window. So that is it for this video. Code is the repo URL to this code from the Agno cookbook is given in the description, and give your valuable comments and suggestions, and please remember to like, share and subscribe. It takes time preparing these templates for you, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.